Hello, this is Joshua Logan, and I am with WinMoreForexTrades.com. And what I want to do is, real quickly, I want to show you guys the power of crown formations. And what crown formations is just a reversal pattern inside of the Forex markets. And I want to show you guys how this actually works inside of the market and how you can start using this to start uh, finding reversal patterns in the market, finding a point where the market will reverse, and you can start changing your trading plan, and you start buying and start selling at different price points, and start seeing more profits in your trading accounts. Well, basically, a crown formation is um, a reversal pattern in the market, and how we find crown formations is through um, it's a five-step process. And that process is like this. One, the market will break a trend line. You have a trend line break there. Two, the market will take out a Fibonacci A. Um, a Fibonacci AB swing. It will take that out. Then we will identify the left tip, which is the previous Fibonacci swing that fulfilled. And then we will anticipate the right tip of the crown. And then you will start selling or buying the crown formation based on if it's breaking an uptrend, then it is a bear crown, and if it's breaking a downtrend, then it is what's called a bull crown. But here you can see right here we have our step one. The market has broken that trend line, and we're going to bring in our horizontal lines to mark off the A. That's where the A was taken out, and here is the B high of the previous Fibonacci swing. That is your left tip. So we have step one, market breaks trend line. Step two, market takes out a Fibonacci A. All right, step three, we identify the left tip. Step four, we're anticipating the right tip. And right here, you can see that where the market crowned, when it took out this A, this is where the market crowned, and it went up to form the right tip of the crown formation. So the crown formation has been fulfilled, and we will draw it up right here. And here's your king's crown. You have left tip, and you have center tip, and right where the market took out that A, where it crowned and came back up and found the right tip. And there's your crown. And what you do on the crown formation, once you have it, you will bring in a Fibonacci. And once you place that Fibonacci, and basically how Fibonacci's work is all those red and blue green lines, they are points of support and resistance, hidden levels of support and resistance. And what we will do with this crown formation is we will start selling, since this is a bear crown. So the right tip has formed, and we have on the right tip of that crown we have a 5-0 retracement. So we will want to go down and trade this onto the 1618 extension here. Get that up right there. Alright, we'll trade it down to the red line, and let's see what the market will do. Okay, the market came down, and then it went back up, still at a 382, and the market is staying right around the price range. It comes down, and then boom, there is the 1618. The extension has been fulfilled. If we took that sell trade at the right tip, then the market came back up, and we would have held our trade, and we would have came back in and got another sell on the counter trend line break here. Yeah, counter trend line break, and you would have sold there. You'd have had two sell trades. Your first sell trade would have been at that right tip, so you would have entered there. That trade would have had a total of 99 pips, and this trade right here, total of 96. So that's total 99 and 96 for about 196, close to 200 pips. Okay, so let's go ahead, reset, and let's go and move forward, and then you can bring in your trend lines, your downtrend lines, because now we have a downtrend. And there's your downtrend, and find your next touch and just bring in more trend lines. Okay. Now we have more trend lines, and we can just get rid of those and get rid of those trend lines. We can get rid of that crown formation because that crown formation has fulfilled. And let's continue and let's move forward and see if another crown formation reversal pattern can show up. And you know how we find crown formations is we find crown formations off of a trend line break and a Fibonacci A being taken out. So there you have your Fibonacci swings. This Fibonacci was fulfilled. Um, we took out those trend lines, and then the market, let's see, did the market actually take out that A? Right, that's the Fibonacci A. Did the market actually take out this A? Okay, yes, the market did take out that A. And there it is right there. So, with the market taking out that A, now we have our left tip. Let's go ahead and identify our left tip. We'll get rid of that. Alright, there's your left tip. We identified the left tip. Alright, so now we can draw up the crown. Because we got our counters, we have our trend line break. The market's taking out the A. We identified the left tip. There's the left tip. And there's your center tip. Market crown took out that A. And we have a right tip that just came in and formed. So now we have what's called a bear crown. I mean a bull crown. That is your bull crown formation. And let's change the color of that to green, letting us know that it's going up. So that is your bull crown. And we're going to bring a Fibonacci in on this bull crown here. And right now the market has made there's your 2-3, there's your 382, and there's a 5-0 retracement level. And let's see what the market wants to do. And the market comes down, it tests that right tip. It tests the level of that left tip. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring that right tip down to there and just going to move it over. Okay, now that we have a 618 retracement, we are looking to trade it to the red line up here to the 1618, which is that 5122 price point. So we're going to bring in a horizontal line. That's going to be our exit. And let's see what the market does. And market retests that support level. Then we begin to go up, and the market goes up. And it continues to go up. And does it hit it? There it is. There is the 1618 extension being hit. You'll take profits. You'll take profits have been hit. And if you took those trades again at that right tip, this was your first right tip here, you would have had a sell trade there, would have went against you, but then you would have had another sell trade at the break here. Hold on, so you guys can see it. Excuse me. You would have had another sell at the break of that trend line right there. Once the market broke bullish on that trend line, we would have started buying the market. So it had a buy trade there, and you had two buy trades. And those buy trades would have netted you, first trade, 155 pips. Second trade, 212 pips. So that's about a total of 360 pips. So that's 360 pips plus the 200 pips that you got off of the first bear crown. So now your bull crown
Right.
has fulfilled, and now you can start bringing in your trend lines, because we have a uptrend that has started. So there is your uptrend. I don't think that trend line is really any good, so we're going to get rid of those, and we're actually just going to draw our trend lines. And to draw a successful trend line, all you do is start from the bottom, bring it all the way to that high, and then you find your first touch. And there's your first touch. And then you do it the same at the next that touch. Bring another trend line in, find that high point until you get your first touch. And there's our first touch. And let's reset our tools. Hold on, guys. Let me get some stuff off my screen here. Alright, we can go ahead and get rid of that. And oh no, now don't get rid of the trend lines, but get rid of those Fibonacci's, clean the screen up a little bit. Just get rid of all this. And now let's bring in Fibonacci's going to the north. Start that over. Taking out there. Alright. We have a fresh set of Fibonacci swings. And let's extend here and extend there. And then the market breaks a trend line, power trend line trading. Market breaks a trend line, it will gravitate towards the next trend line. So will the market gravitate towards the next trend line? Actually it does, and then it takes out this A. So there it is. We have our step 1 and step 2 with the market breaking the trend line and the market taking out the A. So there it is. Oh, there's our A. Okay, yeah, that's where the market took out the A. Let's identify our left tip. Alright, there's our left tip, and let's anticipate the right tip. And actually in the same candlestick where the market took out the A, it actually went up and saw the resistance level on the left tip, making the right tip. So there is our king's crown. We have a bear king crown with your left tip and center tip, and where the market took out the A, it's where it crowned. And there's your right tip of the crown. Okay, and again, this is a bear crown, so we want to make that crown red, letting us know that we're looking for those red candlesticks. Okay, so the market crowned, and right at the market crown, there is your selling opportunity. So we have our first sell opportunity right there. And oh, I skipped a step. We will bring in our Fibonacci's. Bring in the Fibonacci's. Alright, and that Fibonacci is at a 382 retracement level. So 382 retracement level, we're going to go from red line to red line. 382 retracement, we go to the 1618 extension. So we have our take profits down here, and we're going to reset, and let's see what the market does. and the market goes up. It's testing the backside of that trend line, and it's actually riding it. Still riding that trend line. Got some sideways movement. Oh, and the market broke back into the buy zone. Hold on, market broke it back into the buy zone. Do we have a higher right tip of this crown? I believe we sure do, yes. And then the market falls again, but we have a high we have a deeper retracement on the right tip. So now we want to move our right tip accordingly. So there's our right tip. And at the right tip of the crown, we have a 8-6 retracement. So now, since the market is at a 8-6 retracement, we now change our trading strategy, and instead of going from red to red, now we're going from green to green, and we're going to bring our 618 extension. We're going to bring that up to the 118 extension, and let's see what the market does. Okay, we had a lot of uptrend movement, and then the market starts to fall. It broke back into the sell zone on that uptrend line that we had once before. And let's see if the market wanted to go down. And the market went down, down, and actually the market went all the way down to hit the 118 extension. And there's another crown Fibonacci that has fulfilled. You had your one sell trade already at this point, and it went against you a lot of pips, but hopefully you had your stops 10 pips above the A. If you did, you wouldn't have got stopped out. You would have still had your trade there, and then you would have had another sell trade. You would have had another sell trade at the break of that counter trend line right there. Once the market broke bearish below that counter trend line, you would have sold the market again. And your pip counters would be at this sell point. You had 120 pips, roughly 120 pips there. And here you would have had 200 pips there. So 200 plus 120, there is 320. Then you had your 350 and on the crown before, and those other 200 on the crown before that. And there right there is the beauty of the crown formations, and that crown formation fulfilled. And as you can see, after that, the market did go into the opposite direction to head to the north, and once again we enter back into the sell zone. So that is the beauty and the power of the crown formations. And this is the euro versus the Canadian dollar. This is the 1 hour time frame, and as you can see, guys, the crown formations, they do work along with the Fibonacci's. uh, there was a lot of pips that were made off of the crown formation. If you guys like the strategy, you can learn the strategy on my website. You go to the website. It's www.winmoreforextrades.com. You can browse around the website if you like. I do have a videos page up where you guys can get more value there and watch all the videos on how to actually use it inside of the market and the other currency pairs. But again, I'm Joshua Logan with Win More Forex Trades. I thank you guys for watching.